Yo, yo, what's good, baby? Welcome to A Dose of Rags, episode 15. What's going on, fellas? What a fucking year it's been. And we got an election coming up.
Can't wait.
Can't wait, can't wait. Well, listen, I'll tell you this. I'm always hearing motherfuckers telling me, bro, we're in a simulation, and I'm always laughing at these fucking high bastards, right? I'm always like, you're stupid. And then I'm starting to realize, are they fucking right? Because every single day, every single week, it feels like things happen that just are not like things that happened when we were growing up. And I know we didn't have information growing up. But first of all, when a fucking pitcher hits the fucking 50-50 club in baseball, the same time, P. Diddy is a fucking FBI agent who's, next week you're going to hear he had a donkey at it wasn't a freak off, it was a farm off. Just the it's just things are too crazy, right? I mean, are we in a simulation? Because look, one of the fucking governors of or state or whatever, he gets caught for commenting on porn sites. Like, you couldn't. I always wondered who commented on porn sites, and apparently it's black Republicans. You know what I mean? Because I just don't understand how the news just can get so wild. I mean, literally today, and look, this is my feed. My algorithm is either Diddy right now. It's all Diddy all the time. Today they're like, Diddy might be an FBI agent. Come on, Also, that's my algo. It's either Diddy right now, or pizza, or fucking, Japanese girls throwing out the first pitch at baseball games. What is going on? Are they distracting us from something? I feel like that's what I'm hearing as well on the street. We're being distracted.
Let's not forget about a week ago we had a dedicated episode of Diddy, so that might contribute to your little algorithm.
I'm tired of Diddy, aren't you guys? I'm over it.
Yeah.
Fucking do something with this guy and stop coming up with more news. Because what is this? He's gonna have now it's not even a story that you've been fucked by Diddy. It's like people are just like, they hold a press conference. I didn't fuck Diddy. Like, that's the whole press conference they're having. Like, we're such crazy times dude, Justin Bieber looks like the guy in jail, and I've been to county that walks around because he motherfucking dropped the soap. That's the look on his motherfucker. The media is telling me that P. Diddy fucked Justin Bieber so hard that he's sad 20 years later. What is going on with the media? Can you explain this? Because I'm just trying to rack my head.
It's just gotten crazy. Like, everybody just wants any kind of Diddy news, right? I'm seeing clips that, this celebrity's at Diddy's party, and they show the clip, and it's just some regular shit. They're just drinking and toasting to shit. Bro, and I'm like, this is not even newsworthy. Why the fuck are you talking about? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I knew I'd gone too far when I took 2 hours out of a Wednesday night and watched the Diddy party. I'm like, what am I doing? It was like 2015, Diddy's New Year's Eve party. And I'm sitting there watching it. And I'm like literally judging every single person there. Bro, I'm tired of Diddy. Let's get this guy out of our vocab. Because look, at the end of the day, I hope he gets bail at this point. I want to see this guy's face after a month in jail. I want to see what it feels like for a man to go to jail and walk out right before his birthday.
We are a celebrity obsessed pop culture.
There's
and the reality of that, to me, started during the O.J. Simpson infamous, Ford, whatever that
the Bronco chase.
Ford Bronco chase.
Shit is so out of control bullshit. I just sent you guys a picture. Put the picture up, okay? Because according to the court fucking whatever they call that guy, the drawer, the guy who sits there and his only fucking job is to draw a fucking person in court, the main defendant, P. Diddy Combs. And our news is so fake that this is what this guy draws, okay? This is the picture this man draws. Now, this is a picture that looks like R. Kelly crossed with T.K. Kirkland. Okay? It does not look like P. Diddy. I'm sorry. Does that? It looks like R. Kelly and T.K. Kirkland. Okay? You guys know T.K. is a comedian.
Yeah.
Okay? That's what that guy. That's what that looks like. He literally put horns on his fucking eyebrows. Like who did his eyebrows? Bitch, Satan? Like
But wait a minute. We've been seeing little sketch draws like this from courtrooms for years. They always
this is
like
out of
this.
control. Usually it resembles a tiny bit, bro.
Do you remember when Junior Soprano got pissed off and when he
Yes. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Bro, I mean, that was a great scene. I wish we had that clip right now, bro.
The prosecution outlined how accounting practice
fuck?
commonly questions did not
What
follow
kind of
the
likeness is
accepted
that?
procedure.
If they were great artists, they'll be in a museum.
Into evidence today may signal at least one
And fucking
direction
fodder for cartoonists now?
push this case.
What am I, a fodder for cartoons now?
That was also when Junior got knocked over, right? The hot reporter, he turned around and he fell down, bro.
Yeah.
Junior was so sad.
Misuse of joint to his 401k funds. Your reaction?
No comment.
Junior Soprano, Allison Pat, Channel 6.
Allison, oh. Has he been shot? He got hit in the head by a boom.
John, I'm here at the federal courthouse where reputed mob boss Junior Soprano just fell 7 steps.
Oh, God.
He was my favorite. He cracked me
Bro,
up on
he
that
had
show,
so
I
much
swear.
evidence against him, bro. And he was fucking whispering sweet nothings to nurses. And then yelling at Tony so hard, bro. The man just turned it off and on. Like, I love that man. He was so, dude, the one thing I have a fear of, because I'm not married at 46, I do not want to become Junior Soprano. Okay, that man. I mean, actually, listen, you have a guy like Bobby Bacala taking care of you. You know you're eating good. He was eating, well, actually, no. Bacala ate all the leftovers out of the fridge. I forgot.
How many White Castle did you have? What am I gonna do to get some fucking smoked turkey?
Oh, okay. We're off on a tangent, but life is literally a fucking movie right now, bro, with the news that's going on. Listen, anything and everything is out of control, okay? It's just like everything is on steroids compared to when we were growing up, right? What is going on?
Yeah.
So,
You know what? I think-
Go ahead, sorry.
I just think it's because everybody's under a microscope, right? We probably had guys looking up porn back in the day because we're in a social media age. Everything gets picked up on, and then everybody's got to be so much more careful because everything's traceable,
bro.
You know what I mean?
But
Back
listen,
then,
at the
I
end
think
of
you
the
had a
day,
little more
I was
privacy.
fucking. I'm a dumb motherfucker. Okay, I'm still careful enough where I don't comment on porn sites. Like, who the hell do you think you're helping with your comment? What do you think? You're gonna argue with someone who's commenting on a porn? Like, bro, if you don't close that window as soon as you're done, there's something mentally off about you. Okay?
I'm disgusted with myself after I
Bro,
jerk
I'm
off.
fucking
yo.
literally on the fucking ground praying the fucking God to forgive me. Okay? I'm cleaning
Wait a
up
minute.
DNA evidence like O.J. Simpson. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I make sure I'm in and out of there. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what kind of guy? First of all, I think that's what defines you as a man, and you're even a healthy man with a healthy libido, and you know what I'm saying. He's you know what I mean. He's ready to go. Is not the douchebag that goes out and orders a fleshlight, right? Here's the thing. I believe there's two types of men, and I believe you cross over into the other range of man, which is a pervert. Once you either A, taste your own cum, and B, order a fleshlight. Because I have this argument with a man who said he tasted his own cum, and I had to break off my relationship with that man. By the way, he's a huge entrepreneur. He's been on Shark Tank. And he's got millions of dollars of investment. And I sometimes order his product. Bottom line is, you're a man, and then if you try your own cum, if you order a fleshlight in the mail, you got an issue, bro.
Yeah.
Get some help, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's some Diddy shit. You know what I mean? Like, that's crossing the line into diddler territory. All right, so listen, here's my thing. As a society, are we being distracted? Because, again, this just comes up over and over. Diddy should not be on the news this much. There's something wrong. I'm telling you guys. Dude, why is my algorithm? I know I've searched Diddy before for the stories. But, dude, this is out of control. I'm being flooded. Dude, there's so much, and people are just loving it because there's so many channels on YouTube dedicated to Diddy. God damn it. Are they distracting us? So here's my question. Are they distracting us from, A, the election, which is coming up in 3 weeks, B, the new escalation of the war in the Middle East? Now, Israel's sending missiles and rockets into Lebanon, and Hezbollah is sending, they're exchanging. So people don't realize that this is a whole new level of escalation that no one's talking about really, as much as they should be. Because anytime missiles are going into new areas, Lebanese people are getting crushed now. You see them. They're all PTSD'd out. I've seen the reports. We are escalating the war to another level. So are they distracting us from this, the election? What is it? What the hell is it, man?
All right. Honestly, my take on it, I think Dose hit the nail on the head. I think whenever there is a celebrity, and this you can go all the way back for years, whenever there's a celebrity that's something we are a celebrity obsessed culture. And the thing is, at least for me too, my timeline's absolutely flooded because half my thing is hip hop content, right? All hip hop platforms, hip hop interviews. That whole half is now flooded with Diddy stories. Now the other half is the mainstream media, and now they've taken their things, CNN and all these other news platforms. Now they're covering it too, so it's complete oversaturation with that. But I think any celebrity that you see, like with Weinstein, the same shit when it went down with him.
Yeah, but bro, listen, here's the thing.
Flooded with that too.
Bro, in the end of the day, do you really believe in your heart of hearts Diddy was having sex with 8-year-old boy?
That I don't know.
9-year-old boy or
that's
girl,
the thing.
Whatever. I don't know. Bro, you can't have, like, the whole thing about the Diddy party is like that there's multiple people there. I don't think multiple people could stand around and watch a child get diddled. Like, that's weird. That to me means that I've lost faith in our society if that's happening.
I have the same conviction with Diddy as he did with MJ. That's for sure.
With him? No, because we don't know anything. Like, all we're hearing is more stuff coming out and out and out about Diddy.
Bro,
so I know. I've really, like, we knew what he did, but all this other shit that's coming along now, I don't, like, it's the first time we're all hearing that shit. You know what I mean? We knew he was a freak.
It's a little bit suspicious that our fucking feeds are so flooded? It's a little weird, man. Because, look, in the end of the day, I also want to see the Kardashians. I want to see them locked up. I don't know why, but I do. Yes, I'm crazy. I was like, yeah. My brain's like, yeah, if that bitch gets locked. Like, I'm excited to see one of them go away and cuff. What is wrong with me?
Which one do you want to go away the most?
I don't know. They're mentioning Chloe was like the fucking, hey, I got some little girls for you, Diddy. she was the fucking little madam. You know what I mean? She was
I thought Chloe
was
was the least crazy out of all of them.
I thought it was the skinny bitch.
No, she's the most crazy. Are you kidding? She's completely changed her look. She's got a Michael Jackson on the world. But actually, her job is her plastic surgery is a lot better, which tells you how good plastic surgery has become compared to when Michael was alive. Because now people are Chloe look better, right? It's just weird that she looks so different now. Anyway, I liked her better when she was a little thicker, just as a personality. Yeah. Even I felt like when now she seems like
when
she's
Lamar Odom was hitting it.
Yeah, well, Lamar's getting semen facials. I'm not even joking. There's a fucking thing that came up that Lamar Odom got a semen facial.
Oh my!
That's a real news story, bro. So you see what I'm talking about?
Oh man!
I had to read that headline. Lamar Odom gets sperm facial. And I'm like, is it me or is it my phone? Like, who's in the wrong right now? Who's the douchebag that attracted this article.
Oh, salmon sperm facial.
Yeah, I know. Okay, I know it's salmon sperm. Sorry,
Salmon
Dose. What are you going to order it now?
I just Googled it.
It's just
I
salmon
was
sperm.
reading
Hold
it.
on, let me get some.
Who thinks about salmon sperm? Like, where did they come up with this shit? And who's the first
Beverly
person
Hills
who's like, oh,
plastic surgeons, bro. What do you mean who comes up with it? That motherfucker high on coke one night. He's like, what can I do? He's like, I'll put fucking sperm on these dumb motherfuckers' faces.
oh man,
They're mostly Persian for those, so you gotta do the Persian accent. Oh god. So, oh man, but look, I'm telling you, I feel like there's some type of distraction. I don't know what it is. I don't know why, because I would think that other news stories would trump Diddy. Because I also am researching the war. I am researching the election, and Kamala Harris interview on Howard Stern tomorrow. I want to see what that's about. But yeah, I'm still not voting. By the way, I'm voting in my local election. I live in Los Angeles, so my main initiative this year is to get Gascon, the DA, out of office. George Gascon, out of office. Because, bro, George Gascon is the local DA here in Los Angeles. He is very, very, he don't give a shit. You can do an assault and you're going to get a ticket. Very lean on crime. Very progressive
French?
on crime. Yeah.
sounds like it.
Gascon.
Gascon.
Yeah, because in Cali you're allowed to run up in stores and rob them, and then they can't do nothing, right? I've
Can't
seen
do
so
nothing
many.
if it's not over $1,000. Not over a rack, stack, whatever you want to call it. You can go in and just take shit. That's why everything's locked up in a certain area. Bro, I don't like the fact that what I don't like is I don't like the fact that someone could assault and they don't get arrested.
Yeah, that's wild. That's absolutely wild.
Actually, it happened over here last week where a male comedian, open micer more in the Los Angeles scene here, he hit a girl with a water bottle in the head, another comedian, because he didn't like the way she portrayed him in a documentary she made. Anyway, he didn't get arrested. He fucking hit her coffee out of her hand. There's a video of it, by the way. He hit her coffee out of her hand. He then took water, poured it on her head, and then took a metal water bottle top and hit her on the back of the head with it.
Jesus.
He called the cops. It's on video. No arrest. So the name, anyway.
That's wild.
Teresa Lowe
getting
is the
back
name
to
of the
that,
victim.
You're absolutely right. There's so many more important things in life than what's happening to fucking
Diddy.
Puffy. Yeah.
I know. Yeah, you know. Like south of the border, down
With the
Mexico
Mexico
way.
Bro, I mean, what are we doing now, though? Like, are we as a society so fucking goddamn fragile and stupid that we are allowing Diddy to take over our brains?
But I'll be honest. All right. So before Puff, right, the whole Israel-Palestine thing, right, and honestly, it drained me because there's so many arguments on social media, and you can go down a rabbit hole with that, and then you just see people
what used to
fighting
drain me? What used to drain me was Middle East porn. No, I'm joking. No, go on. To be really serious about it, yes, you're absolutely right, Jay. We are in a fucking place where we are so stupid as a people that I get excited when I see Diddy dealing 100 kids. I'm like, what am I doing? I'm like, what did he do? Oh, he dealing 100 kids? I gotta look into this. What is going on? And the clickbait is so weird now. The clickbait is like, LeBron admits after Diddy party. I'm like, what? And I'm just over Diddy, though. We have to stop talking about Diddy, right?
Yeah.
But
I'm just scared that it's just going to continue. Every day we're going to see something new, something different, until his fucking trial. They're going to be so many. Every day is going to be a different conspiracy theory. You know what I mean? They're just going to pull shit up from here or there, all this outrageous shit,
it's
until
insane,
his fucking
bro.
trial date. And they're going to debate whether it's real or not. Gene Deal is going to have 3,556 fucking episodes until fucking that Diddy trial.
Bro, it's insane the amount of gossip. But here's the thing: the gossip that, if you look back from a year ago, some of these people knew exactly what was going on. They were talking about freak offs and this and that. And I mean, bro, it's been forever where they said Diddy basically destroyed Justin Bieber's like his brain or mentally or whatever he did to him. But that, I mean,
I'm
look,
just
is that? Do you
tired of
believe
fucking
Justin
Diddy.
Bieber was banged that hard by Diddy? What do you guys do as a 15-year-old boy? Because that is crazy, bro. Bro, they're showing like Justin Bieber like just sitting on the sidewalk looking down at the ground. Like, is that real?
So depressed.
Is that real?
What did I do to myself?
Bro, they showed like Justin Bieber crying. Like the guy has a kid right now. He has a newborn baby. He can't be that sad. He's got a kid. A kid brings excitement, especially when you're a multi-bagillionaire. Oh.
Rex,
So
did he look like how you look after you watch porn?
He looked like after I looked at 6 a.m. of 2012. Up all night. After I watched the porn and the peephole, if you know what I'm saying. Oh, God. Oh, God. All right, so, listen, I don't really have much else because I'm just, like, trying not to fucking talk about Diddy. Jay, you got into, you had an accident this week.
Yeah, it was a fucking horrible weekend. I was supposed to join Dose here at our mutual friend's wife's party, and I paused, blew my back out at the gym.
Wait.
You blew your back out?
I paused before that.
You diddied yourself.
You did it yourself?
You diddied yourself.
Oh, man.
Wow. So you're supposed to go to a party, of one of our friends' party, okay? And then what? Wait. So then, are you like lifting extra hard for the party, bro? Like fucking American fucking Psycho, whatever shit was called? Like, you pop a blood vessel, bitch? So you were all souped up, bitch, in the garage.
What you doing? Were you working out your chest? Were you working out your chest? Squat?
This is gonna sound weird, but I was doing what's called snatches. All right, so it's like, all right,
Is
so
that a Donald Trump move?
Oh man, it's gonna sound.
What,
So
is it
all right,
a dumbbell, like a
no,
dumbbell
so
power snatch?
I took a curl bar, right? So you lift it up off the ground and then you take it and you push it up. So it's like a complete like.
God damn! How
body
real is
workout.
your workout, bitch? You take a crowbar.
A curl bar, not a crowbar. A curl bar. Like you said, I take a crowbar.
I thought you were in the cell next to
Jailhouse
Diddy. Like,
shit. Some jailhouse
I
workout
thought
shit.
you were in the cell next to Diddy. Like, Diddy, I got you on the countdown. Yeah. I got you, yo.
You got Diddy to spot him.
Oh man,
Diddy, I need a spotter.
yo, getting old sucks, man. All right, so I'm mad skinny, right? So I was like, all right, I need the only way I can gain weight is if I start lifting weights because it gets my appetite up and I can eat more and put up more calories because I'm mad skinny. So I've been going to the gym for the last few weeks, and it was Friday, and I was like, all right, let me do I got a gym right in my work office, so I went into work. I was like, all right, let me bang this out before my last call. And I was in the groove. I was doing fine. Everything was going good. I decided to put the weight up by 10 pounds. And then, boom, just felt that tweak in my back. And I was like,
God.
Fuck.
Bro, let me tell you something. When you're our age and you move the wrong way too quickly,
that's it.
Could be a wrap, bro.
All three people I told, that's the first thing they said. They're like, yo, dog, you're over 40. You shouldn't be lifting weights.
You
like
gotta
that.
do things easy and slowly. It's like all these old motherfuckers playing pickleball. You know what I'm saying?
Calm
Ease
down,
into
Rocky.
the shit. Ease into it, man. Bro, that's the thing. You do anything too quickly at our age.
Yeah.
Think about how
What are
shitty
you,
it's gonna
Apollo
be in
Creed,
10 years
bitch?
and 20 years from now, bro. Motherfucker doing fucking.
Yeah, and he died in Rocky IV trying to make a comeback. That's what's happening to me.
I know.
You could feel
dies,
it
he
too,
dies,
man.
face.
Yeah.
God damn it. So you
Bill Tasman
you were out. What, you were laying down out for the count?
Bro, as soon as that happened, I was dripping in sweat like crazy. I somehow made it back to my car. Bro, sitting down.
No one in the fucking gym helped you.
There was nobody there. I went on a Friday. Fridays is like empty.
By the way, pro tip: hit the gym on a Friday. Because guess
Yeah.
what? Ain't no one in that bitch.
Yeah.
Pro
Wait,
tip.
in, like,
That's
in
a
the
pro
morning
tip.
or even in the morning too?
I think right after lunch, bam, bitch.
Nobody.
You're in a beautiful
Yeah.
moment right there because there's no one there. I think you're gonna get the Friday morning, the fucking the gearheads, all those types on a Friday morning. But after lunch, then it starts dwindling like a motherfucker. And you hit
Yeah.
that right after lunch. You got the whole gym to yourself. You give a
Oh, it's
little wink
perfect.
to the only girl in there. You get escorted out by a PD. What a night. No, but all right.
Oh.
Well, hopefully. Wait. So now you're better. You look fine, bitch.
Well, I'm sitting on pillows. It feels better now.
Okay.
Don't you sit on pillows anyway when we do record?
Yeah, but now I got one behind me too, so I'm kind of leaning forward.
Jay,
I'm
but you
fucking
got the
edible.
fan on.
I did actually.
You got the
I
fan
thought-
on in the back. You look like you're fucking streaming from Bangalore. Fuck out of here. You look like you're on a scam call.
Did help.
Listen,
I just put on a heat.
What edibles you
yeah.
are right now?
I don't know. I actually got it at a dispensary in Boston years ago, and it's been sitting there. It's
those
it's
are
got
super
mostly,
edibles.
it's got mostly
Yeah.
CBD with the little THC in there. I don't.
Nice,
that's what,
nice.
You know.
Nice.
But,
I've been
yeah,
hitting.
They don't get more potent after a couple of years, They get less potent.
Do they lose potency?
They,
I don't know.
didn't
Yeah,
know
they
that.
do.
I think that depends on the fucking. Sometimes I've eaten an edible, sitting in the fridge, been there for a year or two. That shit just hits me hard.
It still hits.
I don't know. I don't know. Also, they're in the fridge though. You know what I mean? So that's.
Oh, that's different. They're preserved that
I got
way.
an edible drawer in the fridge. You feel me? Full drawer dedicated to only edibles.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah,
so
it helped. It helped. But
anything else going on, fellas? You want to talk
You go to a
about?
chiropractor?
Huh?
do they actually work? I don't know. Any of you guys actually been
No,
to a
they don't
chiropractor?
fucking work. They take.
Yes, they do work. Yes, they do work.
Maybe you're a guy. I found my shit didn't work. There's a lot of fakers. I'll admit that. There's a lot of fake guys out there that are chiropractors.
Did he not? Did he crack your back? Did he straighten? Like, did he? I mean, you could tell right away.
Yeah,
He
but
cracked the shit out of my back and my neck.
so you're saying no? Here's the thing: crack your back is one thing, but when you have that, when you sleep the wrong way, and you mess up that
your
little
neck.
muscle here under your shoulder blade, right? That's a sensitive muscle, and I'm like, it's not like they can cure that, right? That pain that just has to go away from time, right? Listen, I don't know about cracked back, but I went there when I used to have lower back pain. Nothing helped my lower back pain. The only thing that helped my lower back pain was changing my diet a little bit. Doing ice baths every
Stretches.
other fucking day, and just stretching a lot more, that type of shit,
Yeah.
It's
Well,
crazy.
with
I had
lower
chronic back pain for most of my adulthood, and I haven't had it in like 5 years now. It's insane.
Oh shit.
Lucky.
And they say lower back pain is directly tied into your core strength. So people with weak cores, they're more prone to lower back pain.
Or eating a lot
But
of
like
bullshit food too.
Yeah, diet. Yeah, it affects everything. But like,
and,
those,
bro,
I've
look at
heard
this
people
shit.
actually say that like chiropractors made it worse. I forgot who, but I know someone personally said they went to a chiropractor and it made it worse. So I've always been skeptical. I didn't know anyone that actually went to a chiropractor and like. And said
Look,
it
I've been to
worked,
two
but-
of them, and to me, it was just seemed like a little bit of a pushy type of attitude. Like, you know those dentists? Oh, God, dentists are the worst.
yeah.
Pushy.
I went to one recently, and I had a very pleasant experience. I actually documented it. I'll send you the link.
Did you really?
Let me tell you this. No, listen. When you find a good one, you got to document. So the dentist I have, he doesn't even take new patients. I got in at the right time. I love that dentist. He's the type of dentist like, no. You don't need to come back in 3 months. Come back in 6. You know what I mean? The type of dentist that actually gives a shit. The type of dentist when I fucked up my crown or whatever, he did it for free. You know, him and his son run the business, and they're just the nicest people in the world. They're actually legitimate. When you have, it's so hard to find because there's dentists out there that are like pushing you to do fucking.
Yeah,
like
you need 3 root canals. You have 4 cavities that need filled. Yeah.
I remember
Right,
I had a
right,
Russian
he told me-
dentist that.
I don't know why I remember this back in the day, Rags. When you were kids, you went to go to see a dentist, and he convinced you to take out all 4 of your wisdom teeth at the same time, and you came out of there complaining like it was the worst decision you ever made.
Taking 4 teeth out of your mouth in one session. It ain't easy, bro. And here's a lot of blood. You know what I mean? Because there's 4 open holes in your mouth then. And, bro, he took out 2, and he's like, you know what? Why don't we just do the other 2? I'm like,
All four bitter.
I'll never forget it, bro. I smoked a fat L after my procedure. All of a sudden, all the holes start bleeding. I swear to God.
I was with you. I remember that.
Yeah, you were with
I was
me.
like, what are you doing? Why are you burning this right
You
now?
were not like, what are you doing? You were like, there's the L, man. You passed it. Bro, number 1, I swear to you, that night, I go to sleep at my parents' house. I wake up, literally the whole mattress is filled with blood. We had to throw that mattress up. My mom walks in the room. She thinks I'm dead because there's so much blood. But it was just because I had fucking smoked, like an idiot. Like when they tell you not to smoke, don't smoke.
You smoked right after you got those teeth pulled?
Literally right after. I'm
Sunburn.
still high. I was like, I'm still high off the medicine he gave me. I'm gonna smoke an L and go back to getting high again.
Edibles weren't really as easy to find back then,
Well,
Yep, or oils, none of that shit. Yeah.
I mean, it was out there. We were just kids,
I'll tell you one place I will not go is one of those happy ending spots because they give the worst massages.
Because they're not known for their
I
massages.
know.
Yeah, well, bro, it's like, are you going to McDonald's for the steak? I mean, what do you mean, dude? I mean, that was a bad idea. I've actually, at the end of the day, I've done that before where I'm like, go into a massage place. I'm like, look, I want a real massage. Like, my back hurt. Like, I'm not flipping over. No, I want a real massage. Fix my shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean,
I actually walk out of there more sore. Like, all right, I'm relaxed, but my fucking
you
body's
walk out there
hurting
so
now.
loose.
But you were
like
able
baby.
to release, right?
Yeah.
Hey,
Well,
there's another
I mean-
hurricane headed. There's another hurricane headed to Florida, man.
They're gonna get
Yeah.
pummeled.
They're about
My
to get
niece is
crushed.
supposed to go there for a Taylor Swift concert. She's a Swiftie, my niece. And I think she's heading there.
I mean, you know what? What's the name of the? It's Milton.
Hurricane
Milton is
Cat
easy.
5 right now, man.
Milton is one of those weird names that, like Milton, like either it's like a white guy or it's for some reason there's a few black dudes named Milton as well.
Really?
Right?
I always think of like a
Yeah.
white nerd with the name Milton.
I've seen a few Miltons.
It feels like the cousin of Carlton.
All right. Well,
Category
we don't have
5,
much
is that
else.
the
Oh,
highest?
shit. Yeah, it's gonna hit Tampa again, man. So
Wait, what's the highest
You-
though? You said it's a Category 5?
yeah, Category 5, 180
Category
miles an
5
hour.
is the highest recorded.
180
Oh, shit.
miles an hour, fellas.
Yeah.
Shit.
It's a lot.
Jeez.
That's like, you know what I'm saying? That's like worse than Diddy.
You keep bringing them up, and then you want to complain about how I'm talking about it.
I can't
They've
help
gotten
it,
it drilled
bro.
in his head.
Bro,
He can't help it. It's in his
The
head now.
algorithm
He
in my head is being controlled by the U.S. government, bitch.
You've been programmed.
I'm programmed, man. All right,
They
listen,
got you.
actually, do I have a pet peeve? I think I might have a pet peeve. We can wrap it up after. If you guys have any. Oh, shit. Actually, forgot the main segment of today. Shitty dating story. You know what? I was thinking about I just came to my mind over the last week was like, God, those were some shitty dates. And I'm like, you know what? That would actually be a good segment for me to talk about how shitty some dates have been, right? So let me go. I'll start. One of the worst dates I ever had. This is the worst date I've ever had. Was a girl that I had been on 4 dates with. Okay? We had not slept together yet. We had come very close, but not yet. So she calls me. She lives in Orange County. This is about 8 years ago. She lives in Orange County. I live in LA County. It's about an hour drive without traffic. Okay? With traffic, about an hour and a half, right? Maybe an hour 45. So she's like, I can't wait to see you again. But listen, I want you to meet my new boss so bad. Why don't you come down here Friday and we'll have lunch? And I'm like, it's so weird. Why do you want me to meet your boss? You know what I mean? Like, what the hell's going on with you? So I'm like, she's like so insistent. And look, I'm just at that point, you know what? I like this girl. There's some things about her that maybe weren't perfect, right? Obviously, there's plenty of shit about me that ain't perfect. So I'm like, okay, you know what? Let's see where this is going, right? So she's like, come Friday, like, come for lunch. I'm like, fucking, you know how long it should take me to get down there at lunchtime? Whatever. She's bothering me. It's her new boss. She's like, we're gonna go out to lunch. I'm like, so weird. So I, on a Friday, take an hour 45 drive down to see her, down to go to her office to pick her up to go to lunch. I pull up to the office. She comes outside. She's like, "Oh, park the car." I'm like, "Whoa, where are we going?" She's like, "No, come in."
Oh.
So I go into the office now.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, what the? In my mind, I'm like, what the hell is going on here? Like, this is our fourth or fifth date. Like, what is going on here? I walk into the office. She brings me to her boss's office, introduces me to the boss. She says, sit down. I sit down. And all of a sudden, I realize the boss starts talking. And I start to realize about 20 seconds in, oh my God, this bitch is giving me a fucking pyramid scheme fucking bitch. She's like, you're amazing. You're going to be the next salesman of the year. I'm like, bitch, I have a gig. I got a job. You can do this on the side. I'm a bitch. I also do comedy. Like, what is... I'm at this point, I'm trying not to be rude. Remember, I'm so confused, shocked that this fucking my own girl, this girl that I was thought we had a good connection, good chemistry, was trying to fucking sell me on a pyramid scheme. So anyway, I was like, listen, I'll give you a call. I'll think about it. I gotta go. I just got my ass out of there, and I just never talked to her again.
Yo, this is treacherous. This is nasty work on her part. Yo.
That was her whole thing. That was her whole. It was all just to get you, recruit you into this little pyramid thing.
She fucking diddied me.
Well. I don't know about that. I mean, was there body lotion involved too, or baby oil?
She recruited me using false pretense. That's a Diddy move. If I ever seen one.
Was this in L.A.?
Yeah, like I told you, it was an hour. I live in LA. It took me an hour 45 to get down to OC.
She
went to Costa Mesa from LA on a Friday afternoon. Anybody in the world that's been to this area knows that that's a nightmare.
Think about it. This is 4 dates in, so this is crazy.
And then she's hitting me up. Hey, how's everything? And she's not even hitting me up to be like, "Are we going on another date?" She's like, "Have you thought about her offer?" I'm like, bitch. And you know, maybe Matt, I paid for 4 meals already. Oh, damn it!
This is.
I'll tell you another bad date.
Wait, how did you guys meet though? Was it on a dating?
Fucking online.
Oh, wow! They're using dating.
By the way, I don't even know if I'm allowed to say this, but I'm going to. I sued Tinder, and I won. And I got a $1,000 class action lawsuit check from Tinder, bitch.
Shut up.
Let's
wait.
go.
Explain this. Wait. I want to hear about this.
I used to pay for Tinder like a loser.
Premium?
I guess, you know, if you're a guy, you have to pay. Let's not even say like a loser. Let's be honest. If you don't pay, you don't get any matches, right? They build it so you have to pay, okay? So I was paying, and apparently they were discriminating. Because of my age of 40 or whatever I was, 38, they were discriminating against me and making me pay more than they were 20-year-olds and 30-year-olds.
Really?
You know? Yes, and I was a part of a class action lawsuit. I actually received a $1,000 check from Tinder. That's right. But that made me think, how much did I spend, bitch, if I got to pay God damn.
How long do you have this premium service for?
Like a year, you know what I mean? I'm like everybody else. I'm on a dating app for like 3 months. I'm off for 3 months.
How much are you paying per month?
I'm off.
What was the fee?
You pay like $30-$40 a month, right? Because you got to do like boost. You got to it's like a video game. I got to boost. You got to boost your profile so the women see it first. Because there's so many perverts, you got to get in line in front of the line of the perverts to make sure the women see your profile. Even number one, number two, you got to see your matches, right? Because there's so many bots. There's so many guys in India trying to scam me. There's so many Nigerians trying to send me fucking pictures of an Asian woman that looks like it's been airbrushed.
And there's so many chicks trying to pyramid scheme.
There's so many, exactly. There's so many fake profiles that I have to see my likes, right? So I can sift through and find the one that's going to be, you know what I mean? So listen to this other date I had. I meet this girl. We go to dinner, and Bro, she didn't tell me she had a missing tooth. I'm not even joking. Now, it wasn't on the front. It was one of these 3 side ones. But another thing was this, bro. We were having dinner, okay? And when I first peeped the tooth, because she's smart, she don't talk like this, dog. You know? So listen to this. And she's like, it's Latina, right? So she could also get away with like she's talking all fast and shit. Like, and I'm looking at her mouth, but you can't stare though. You know, you can't look. But it's the corner one, so I'm like bobbing and weaving trying to find that shit, right? Looking for that bitch. And I'm like, and then she's like, oh, I gotta go make a smoke break. First of all, I don't respect you if you take a smoke break in the middle of your meal. Like, that's some fucking weird shit. Smoke
so wait,
break
you guys,
after
you
the
guys
meal.
you guys were literally eating food.
Yes,
right?
outside, bitch. So she just went over there to smoke. And then I'm staring at her, having the cigarette, and in my mind, I'm imagining the cigarette going through the little hole in the little hole. So I'm like, damn, that cigarette fits perfect, don't it, bitch? You know what I'm saying? I'm having angry thoughts like, bitch, I used to smoke. I understand. Well, you want a cigarette after dinner? No. She took 2 smoke breaks during the meal. And then my dumbass, she's telling me during nothing, and she starts like threatening me. She's like, oh, my brother's a cop, so don't try nothing. I'm like,
wait a minute, whoa. That just came out of left field?
Yes.
What? No, what'd you do?
She's like
What'd
making
you
a
do,
joke.
Rags?
You know how women make it a joke. You know, she's like, I'm like, what do you do? How big's your family? We're talking my brother's a cop. Oh, don't try to. And I'm like, yeah, I'm just trying to go home, baby. But I felt bad that she said that brother shit. So she's like, where are we going? We're going to the place I planned. I'm like, so she takes me salsa dancing. Meanwhile, now I'm fucking smelling her breath. I can see the tooth is gone. Clearly, because we're doing the dance so goddamn close to each other. And I can't salsa dance, so I'm just trying to pretend, you know what I'm saying? Meanwhile,
I know a movie you went to. You do that move every time.
They move, I be doing, dog.
There it is.
Same
Dose,
bullshit.
How many times you seen that move, Dose?
Bro, I swear to God, bro. That's the move you think about, man. When you think about Latino dancing, bro. That's that move, bitch.
That's all he really got.
That's all I listen. I'm trying to just watch your feet and not step on them, bitch.
I hear you, bro. I'm not exactly John Travolta out that bitch either.
Meanwhile, I'm looking at her mouth and I'm seeing all these beautiful Latinas around me. And I'm stuck with fucking Count Dracula, bitch, with a fucking missing tooth. Who wants to smoke a bogey every 10 minutes? No? Anyway, all right. Enough of my nightmare days. We'll go into some more. Well, we can not do this again in a few weeks or something. But what about you guys? I know, Dose, you've been off the market for a long time. But you lived in Newark. I'm sure you had some bad days. No offense to Newark. It's just a weird area.
I love Newark.
If you live in Newark, you'll not only get the Newark crowd, you get the weird Italian crowd from next door. What's that? With a B. Brookfield. Belleville. And then you also have, it's surrounded by these weird areas of either extreme Italians.
Newark was mostly dominated by Italians back in the day.
That's what I'm saying. So then that's why these outside areas you have Newark, which consists of university students, hood motherfuckers, and then just like obviously regular people, right? Then you also have the surrounding suburbs, which is very filled with like straight like Guidos, right? As well as a lot of Hispanics. So it's a very unique dating circle. And on top of that, you got the fresh off the boats, the Indians, and NJIT. So your algorithm is all confused for the dating sites. I mean, yeah, I don't even think I was on it. They didn't have dating sites. That's how old I am. When I lived in New York, there was no dating site.
Unless you count Friendster or MySpace,
no,
a dating
Friendster wasn't even out then, bro.
Ooh,
Friendster came out, 2002, right?
Yeah, I was living in Newark.
2003.
Yeah, I was still living in Newark.
I was out by then. I only lived in Newark for 1 year. Remember?
You were in Newark, and you were in Newark, bro.
Was I?
Yes.
2000?
By 2002, 2003.
Oh yeah, because I lived with that Chinese. And I lived with that Chinese lady on MLK.
And then we lived together in 2004, Society Hill, 2004, 2005.
I'll never forget. Dose, you'll remember this. When I lived on MLK for that year in Newark.
We were next door neighbors.
Yeah. So, do you remember James, the homeless guy?
Yeah.
So listen to this, Jay. Homeless guy would come and try to sell me like porn DVDs, VCR tapes. From back in the day, I got to do one. I'm like, bro, no one has VCR no more, bro. And I felt so bad. I think I hit him off with a couple of bucks, but he would be all cracked out, coming to the house at all times of night, trying to sell me shit that, like, bro, he was trying to sell me like a magazine. I'm like, bro, I don't want to touch that.
He was trying to sell us moonshine that he made himself, supposedly.
Oh, jeez.
Bro, but he was like the hustler homeless type. You know what I'm saying?
He grinded.
He wasn't just sitting there asking for a handout.
Yeah.
He was like, bitch, I got some porn from 1970.
He would clean your car, he would wash your car.
He's like a hustle man from Martin.
Yeah,
basically.
he'll wash the whip.
Sell anything.
Exactly.
Anything gets his hands on.
Well,
That's
bra
why-
man from
so
the fifth floor, you mean?
Nah, there's Hustle Man too.
Yeah. What do you guys notice that the homeless have kind of lost their hustle over the years? I remember going into Holland Tunnel in New York every freaking 2 weeks. We used to visit our family in New York from Jersey, and the Lincoln. There would always be a motherfucker squeezing your window. Always.
I don't see that
They're
anymore.
gone. No hustle. And dude, that fucking squeegee guy slapped my dad once, right in front of my face. I was a kid, because my dad, they started doing it without asking. And then my dad was putting up the window, but remember, it's a crank window, so he fastened up. That motherfucker slapped him. Wow.
No way.
Dude, when you're a kid and you realize how evil the world is, it's one of those moments.
And your dad's like a superhero, right? You think he's the toughest guy in the world when
my
you're
dad
young.
was, my dad was pretty mean though, so I was like, bro, this motherfucker can beat my dad, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, wow.
I remember.
I'm like, there's a lot
brother
of
getting
motherfuckers.
slapped.
There's a lot of scary people out there. You think your dad's scary, then you meet this guy that pumps your, basically hits your dad. You're like, all right, damn, bitch, the world is harsh. But all right, going back, the homeless don't hustle like they used to, bro. And maybe there's just too many. There's a lot more now. So
maybe Giuliani clamped down on them back in the day, and they just never came back.
Well, that's another thing. I think New York. Everyone's like, New York's so bad again. No, New York will never be as bad again until they bring back peep shows, bitch. You bring back those peep shows, that's a nightmare.
You'll see that underbelly. Really
dark underbelly.
Yeah.
No, peep show is when I was 16, bro. That's unfortunately, that's for the first hookups I had in my life.
I remember.
So listen to this.
I remember going up there with you a couple times.
The curtain goes up. The board goes up. You put in 25 cents. Thing goes up. You see basically these trafficked women, whether Asian or Russian or whatever they are, they're definitely trafficked. Because you see them bitches trying to fucking figure out how they going to get the fuck out of there, how they going to run home. Then they see a little 16-year-old fat chubby kid named Rags who's fucking sitting there with his hands out. I mean, oh man. Look, I was so nervous. I was so shy. I didn't know what to do. So I was like, she actually had to guide me. Meanwhile, our other friend's in the booth next door acting like he's the pimp. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's in there. He's getting the whole 38 special. You know what I'm saying? He's getting full service. I'm like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? Oh, God. So, yes, if they bring back those awful peep shows, then I'll say New York is as bad as it's ever been. Because those were when you knew. When the pimps hung out at 42nd Street freely, that's when shit was crazy.
That is a great take.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I cannot disagree with that. That's a great take right there. When they bring back those peep shows, then you know fucking NYC is going back down the drain.
40 dudes.
Well, they're thinking about did they get? I don't know. You guys are there, so you guys might know. Did Caesars get the thumbs up yet to build a casino in Times Square?
About that, but I don't know if they got the thumbs up or not. I've read about that, but I don't know if they got the thumbs up or not. I'll tell you this: the biggest difference now is that you can smell pot everywhere you go now. All right, almost,
bro. What do you mean? It smelled like pot everywhere fucking 10 years ago.
No, but in this, in Manhattan now, it is completely different now, bro.
The cops used to clamp down heavily on that. I remember.
Yeah. Now not so much.
Now, it's like, what are you gonna really do, right? It's a waste of taxpayer money to put people in jail for smoking marijuana.
It is.
Sure, I understand. If you don't want them around children, I get it. All right, listen, guys. I think we had enough of each other today.
Yeah.
But we're going to do episode B, which is a special episode. Phillies Mets. But we'll be back next week. You know what? We're down to the wire here, election guys. So we're going to be following heavily. Make sure you vote in your local election. I'm telling you, you can actually make a difference in your local politics. So that's where you get a chance to really, you know what I mean, make your vote count.
You sound like
There
a
we
fucking
go,
used
bitch.
car salesman, bitch.
Bro, what do you mean, bro?
Sounds like an after-school
I'm serious. I'm serious. But yo, listen, are you guys gonna pay attention to your local election? You got to nowadays.
Of course.
Yeah.
That's all I got, man.
Listen, someone might vote because of what I said. The corny shit I said, someone might vote, and then what? It worked. All right.
This week, everybody. Take care.